Romance has evolved dramatically over time. Have you pondered the courtship rituals of ancient Greece in contrast to modern conventions? Even amid these shifts, core human feelings such as longing, passion, connection, and disappointment stay central to the experience. The eternal pulse of nature stands against our brief lives, yet despite cultural advancements, our basic drives persist, keeping ancient ideas like Stoicism eternally applicable. The ecstatic peaks of love inevitably subside, resulting in a deep bond. Though this bond isn't wrong by nature, Stoic teachings help us reshape our views, embracing the truth of separations with calm within. Now let's explore 8 key insights that can guide you through a separation with poise and find tranquility. 1. Avoid torment in your mind. In the first insight, avoid torment in your mind. Drawing from Seneca's Stoic teachings, which state that we endure more torment in our thoughts than in actuality. It's clear this idea applies especially to separations. Much of the hurt arises from endlessly rerunning situations mentally, not from what truly occurred. Thus, it's vital to prevent needless mental torment for yourself. Rather, spend moments pinpointing the sources of your inner turmoil and tackle them at their core to ease your distress more effectively. Do you feel low upon seeing traces of your former partner on online platforms? If yes, think about pausing your social media presence for a while. Alternatively, do you begin your mornings burdened by memories of them? Then, attempt launching your day with a quick stroll. By using this idea regularly, you'll notice a deep effect on your existence. Reducing inner distress can render handling separations far easier. 2. Don't harm yourself. If you're facing a separation, constantly reaching out to your ex or numbing pain with drinks won't bring genuine comfort. There's no quick fix. The best path beyond a split is steering clear of making your present state worse. As Marcus Aurelius insightfully observed, how much graver are the outcomes of rage and sorrow than the events that stir them in us? This highlights the need to steer away from actions that damage the self, which merely intensify your hurt. By stopping these damaging habits, you'll discover it's simpler to handle the hurdles of a split. Keep in mind that recovery requires patience, so treat yourself kindly as you process your feelings.
3. Seeking assistance lesson. Marcus Aurelius recorded in his writings, "Don't feel shame in requiring support. You have responsibilities to meet, much like a warrior at the fortress edge." So what if you're wounded and need a comrade's aid to ascend? Stoicism stresses inner attention while recognizing the value of getting aid from fellow humans. This isn't about chasing endorsement or consent, but gaining useful knowledge, approaches, and methods from people who've encountered comparable trials. Such support might arrive from various places: a reliable companion, an encouraging guardian, an instructive advisor, or even the words in an impactful volume. It could also emerge from the empathetic ear of a counselor. Accepting this knowledge doesn't lessen our personal power, it bolsters it. As people, we connect through universal sentiments and journeys, linked by the fabric of our mutual humanity. Don't hesitate to rely on others for direction. Their views can light fresh roots and angles on crafting a rewarding existence. 4. Concentrate on the now. When confronting a split and sensing overload, it's essential to embrace a Stoic method and emphasize the current instant over obsessing on upcoming schemes or fretting over potential outcomes soon. Zero in on the immediate duty, however minor it appears. For example, it might involve washing the plates post-meal, finishing a job task, or taking a run. By dividing your routine into doable segments and attending to each sequentially, you can ease your days amid tough periods and reclaim a feeling of command and sharpness. As Marcus Aurelius put it, let not the overview of existence overwhelm you. Avoid crowding your thoughts with every possible misfortune. Remain attuned to the immediate context and question why it's intolerable and unsurvivable. This outlook encourages us to examine our trials with a methodical attitude, pursuing answers and endurance over yielding to crushing worry about what's ahead. 5. Release bitterness. You might harbor fury toward your former partner. Even if the end was peaceful, you're irked by their statements, deeds, and the suffering they inflicted. Yet, has lingering in rage or animosity ever enriched your days? By clinging to fury and pursuing payback, you steer your energy away from bettering yourself. Your attention wanders, Gripping resentments or remaining furious blocks your advancement and could even hinder you. Scarcely are there cases where replying with malice helps. It's invariably superior to reply with understanding or, at minimum, tolerance. Regardless of your ire at your ex or their deeds, freeing that fury unlocks progress past the split and evolving into a finer individual. If letting go proves tough, various techniques exist to advance positively. One potent way is devising a ceremony. This might mean a plea to your selected divine force, or scripting your sentiments on a sheet and then ritually releasing them, like igniting the sheet or discarding it. This ceremony goes beyond mere symbolism. It signals to your psyche that you're genuinely prepared to shed fury and malice. 6. Alter your viewpoint. Epictetus astutely remarked that we can't govern the outer occurrences encircling us, but we can govern our responses to them. This tenet fits seamlessly with Stoic thought, stressing the role of preserving internal fortitude and flexibility amid outer trials. Though we can't modify the reality of a split happening, we possess the ability to select our outlook ahead. Will you permit the split to drag you into gloom, or regard it as a chance for self-advancement and refinement? Consider, suppose your ex uttered something profoundly wounding that still echoes in your head. You hold a decision. Let this cutting comment rule your existence for coming months, or treat it as a moment to hone pardon. Acknowledge that ahead, companions, kin, or upcoming companions might voice wounding remarks too, and this trial can ready you to manage such instances with elegance and endurance. This recasting of an adverse event into a growth chance illustrates resilience's might and self-evolution. It's a repeated motif in everyday happenings, showing our potential to convert hardship into power via outlook and deed. 7. Show appreciation. Splits mark a tough stretch in existence. You frequently mull over bygone errors and dire possibilities, letting gloomy ideas engulf you. Still, amid these struggles, it's key to recall life's splendor and the honor of existing, inhaling, pondering, savoring, and cherishing. Encountering affection, despite its result, forms a lovely voyage on its own, proof of humanity's depth. Marcus Aurelius notably declared, "Upon arising each dawn, reflect on the rare gift of vitality, to respire, contemplate, delight, and adore." This view mirrors life's innate flows, like dough splitting in heat or grain stalks yielding to gusts. For everyone, this appreciation appears in basic yet deep forms, like valuing a cozy resting spot or a pleasing repast. Just as replying with affection transforms, so does replying with thanks. Dedicate 5 minutes each dawn to note 5 elements you're thankful for, irrespective of their scale or import. This habit reshapes your mind toward life's upsides, building endurance amid hardships like a split. 8. Accept your feelings. Finally, recognize that voicing sentiments, including weeping, forms an innate element of human living. Marcus Aurelius, seen as among history's foremost Stoic thinkers, reportedly wept many times. Against widespread myths, Stoic practice doesn't demand fully quelling or concealing sentiments. Even those devoted to Stoic ideals can feel strong sentiments in grueling moments, like a split. Permitting yourself to handle and voice your sentiments is vital. Feelings weave into our human core, and rejecting them merely extends recovery. Rather than striving to stifle or overlook your sentiments, greet and face them squarely. Grasp that suppressing feelings doesn't aid mending or advancement. Instead, adopt methods noted before to attain clearness and angle, aiding you to direct your sentiments productively. Recall, welcoming your sentiments doesn't erode your power or endurance. It boosts your sentiment awareness and total welfare. By truly greeting and working through your sentiments, you clear the route for mending and self-evolution. As we wrap this discussion on how Stoic tenets can support rebounding from a split, note that Stoicism doesn't craft fresh notions, but aids in reclaiming eternal insights. Though numerous lessons and expressions might ring familiar, it's the steadfast use that lends them true force. Here's a hands-on task. Pick one Stoic tenet from this piece and weave it into your routine for 7 days. Muse on its effects on your ideas, deeds, and sentiments in a daily log for merely 15 minutes. Once done, shift to a different tenet and cycle anew. By month's close, you'll have embedded 4 robust Stoic insights into your outlook, forging profound shifts in your path. While Stoicism isn't an ultimate remedy, it acts as a beacon for your ideas and sentiments, especially in harsh stretches like a split. Bear in mind, steady minor steps can spark major shifts. Don't overlook subscribing to our feed and posting your Stoic routine tales in the replies below. For further views on Stoicism and its role in bonds, ensure to tap the extra clips shown on the closing display. Persist in practicing, advancing, and upholding the Stoic qualities that foster a richer, more purposeful existence.